fellow Peanuts fans, I'm Karen from CollectPeanuts.com, and today we have a mystery box full of vintage collectibles. Here's a little preview. Before we get started, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and if you can help us out a little bit more, please join us on Patreon.com. There's a link in the description down below. Let's get started. First thing out of the box. Let's get the big one out of the way. We have a vintage, what do they call this? Bedspread that's upside down. Of course. Vintage bedspread. This is probably from the 70s. Look at that. Got roller derby Snoopy. Snoopy with a dog dish on his head. Snoopy and Charlie Brown. Look at all that. Very cute. It's probably a twin. You see these in old Sears catalogs. So good. We have this beauty. Looks like a homemade apron using Peanuts towels as decoration. Here we go. I can't read it in the camera. This gives you a feeling of power. And at the bottom we've got Charlie Brown. I remember getting one of these out for another episode, so I must have two varieties. Alan is gonna love this. He loves a red and white stripe. We have a vintage bag from Hallmark. Look at that color. Riders. I assume that's pronounced like that. Let's find out what's inside. We have coasters. Christmas coasters here. Very cute. All right, we have a Peanuts Valentine's Celebration centerpiece here. This is probably from the 1970s. Peanuts items typically don't say when they're from. And any copyright on there might be just for the characters themselves, especially when there's multiple. I wonder, this seems to be open. It doesn't look used. Very cute. It's a bit sticky. What have we got? It's sticky. I like to go slow. Assess the situation as I go. It looks alright. Just old cellophane. We have some Valentine stickers to go with our Valentine centerpiece. Love the blonde peppermint patty there. Alright. These two things are stuck together. I don't think there's much to do other than hope it doesn't get too damaged. Oh, it is what it is. I have not seen these. They almost seem like bumper sticker material. Pressure sensitive, fade resistant, 100% vinyl. There you go. These indoors or out. Love the mistletoe there. What is Lucy saying? Some people are neither naughty nor nice. They're just wishy-washy. Poor Charlie Brown. And here we have Sensational Kisses, just $1. There you go, what a bargain. Can I do ASMR videos with this? All right, we got, this is gift trim. I believe I've seen this before. I keep wondering if this is faded. It could just be fading in its package. Let me know, do you remember this from the 1970s? Or is it 60s? It's hard to tell. Another Christmas item here. We've got gift tags. We have Christmas seals. Love the colors on this. It's got like this kind of muted but still bright look. And we've got some wrapping paper to use all those Christmas seals on. Look at that. We've got the anthropomorphic snowman down there reading a book. A little bit more to look at on the back. Again, we have a blonde peppermint patty. Some holiday gift wrap here. I especially love that logo for this Ambassador gift wrap. Ambassador is part of Hallmark. And another centerpiece. This one is empty. I love that cover though. Santa going through the woods with his woodstocks, pulling a sleigh. What have we got here? We've got a 1976 Determined Productions calendar or Peanuts date book. Let's open a random month. Here we go. It's good to have a friend. And there's the dates for June of 1967. Classic calendar there. We've got Peanuts barbecue party signs. Look at that. I don't remember having seen this before. Come and get it. Oh wow, they're big too. There's Snoopy. And these are just perforated and you would punch them out. Great find there. Here is another one. Oh no. All these vinyl stickers. Oh! It's the exact same sheet. All right, well, we'll have to decide which one needs to go to a new home because I do have a shop at CollectPeanuts.com. Anyway, moving back to Halloween, that's what you really wanted to see. We've got 14 press out designs in here. I don't know how easy it's going to be to show you these. I don't want to bend it too much because I don't want them popping out. I don't remember this book either. And if you couldn't get enough, we've got more. We have a centerpiece. That is quite the centerpiece. So you've got your honeycomb in the middle there, like a little border. Looks like Snoopy. Well, at least Woodstock goes into the pumpkin, I think. Is it open? Nope. Sorry, we're going to leave this one in the package. Couple pieces of ephemera here. We've got the label from the football. These are sheets. These are sheets. So you can see what a bedroom in the 1970s would have looked like. And then we've got this little piece of ephemera here. We've got Snoopy Train card holder, $3. I think I have one of those in the shop if somebody hasn't bought it already. Oh, classic, 1975. Let's jump to a random page in this Determined Productions calendar. When you add up all my features, you get a pretty attractive answer. Put that on your dating profile. We got Snoopy going fishing. Another thing for the dating profile. What? Are you fishing for compliments? I hate jokes like that. And if you couldn't get enough, here is 74 to 75 school year date book. And yes, it is very similar. Random month, we've got sigh. Some kids have dogs who try to follow them to school. Poor Charlie Brown. Got a Sally and Snoopy dancing comic strip in this one. Oh my. There's so much good stuff in here. I don't know where to go. Let's go to this beauty. Oh man. I really love vintage Peanuts bags, so I keep a close eye on them. This one needs some cleaning. And I don't remember having seen this one. That's a very cute image. I'm guessing this is a Viva. Let's see if I can find a tag. And I want to be careful with this old vinyl because who knows how strong it is these days. It doesn't feel too bad. It's a nice wide purse. Do we get a tag? Do we? All right, there is no tag. You're just gonna have to trust me that I think this is a Viva. I mean, if anyone can prove me wrong, I would welcome new information. Oh, mystery box within a mystery box. What are we gonna find in here? A little worse for wear. It's very heavy. Oh, wow. That is silver. This is a silver plate bank from Silver Leonard. I'm not going to take it out of the bag right now because it looks like there's a lot of dirt. So it needs a good thorough cleaning before I take it out of the bag. I know it's been a few seconds since we did anything Hallmark, so here we've got a playing card ensemble. 2 playing card ensembles. We have Snoopy with his poker face, no doubt. I like that it comes with a pen. Oh no, that's a pencil. Good to note that that's what the pencil looks like. You know, if you're looking for that missing pencil. And then this one has a different pencil. Got Snoopy and Woodstock with some flowers. I think this is such a cute scene here. I can tell there's going to be a lot of cleanup for this box. We have a megaphone from You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. That's not the name of it. What is this called? A Boy Named Charlie Brown. This is by, what, Mattel? Chein. I'm just getting everything wrong tonight. Head Beagle. If I ever get to direct videos instead of being the on-screen talent, then I can use this to shout at people. Got something wrapped up. Let's find out what. Feels like a candle. Oh, look who's right. It's me. We've had a little bit of meltage. We've got, I believe that's Tebow. Very cute. And we got 5. Some very obscure characters on this. And of course, blonde Peppermint Patty. Well, the last one was so good. Let's try another. Oh, we've got another candle. A Halloween one. There's Linus and the Pumpkin Patch. And a jack-o'-lantern. So scary. The camera does not want to focus on it. And these came with the candles inside of them already. Oh no. This candle made itself into some modern art here. It was originally $2.50 at Hallmark. It needs a good cleanup, but it's a classic. We've got some cups here. Got Lucy there. We've got yuck, bagel germs. Got a handle, unusual, and then we've got Charlie Brown looking a bit sick there. I don't know that I've seen these before. Glad I have them though, so now everybody can see them. We have a classic melamine cup. I think this is melamine. With Snoopy in his many guises here. Beagle of a Million Faces. 1,000 faces? 100 faces? It's probably more like 100. Another mystery box within a mystery box. This one's from Virginia's gift shop, Knott's Berry Farm. Oh, look at that. We have a bicentennial keychain Wooden by Aviva. Well, we know exactly when this is from. 1976. We should be celebrating another one of these next year. And we've got some luncheon napkins that need a little bit of a cleanup on the cellophane there. I don't remember these napkins. I think it goes with the coasters. Yeah, definitely goes with the coasters. Oh, this has bubble bath in it. It's fine, really. Hopefully I can get this cleaned up. It's already got some soap on it. This is definitely from the 90s. I remember getting these at Walmart, but some places must have had them with just the Snoopy head and a different bottle. Because the ones I got had like the full body of Snoopy. Minnetonka Brands, Eden Prairie, Minnesota. Look at that. Charles Schultz was from Minnesota, so that's probably how they got that deal. All right, let's do some Avon that needs it's gonna need some cleaning. Anyone gonna volunteer to help clean? This is a soap dish. He's a little out of whack right now. I don't know if I can get him back to where he needs to be. Ah, this is also full. Doesn't seem like it leaked. This is Avon. There should be a Snoopy that goes on the front. I am not seeing it in the box, so there'd be like a Snoopy and his back goes into this. Here's one that needs a little putting together, but I see the pieces. Got the body. We've got the head. And then we have the sunglasses. Sunglasses? Goggles? These are goggles. It needs to be reattached. This is also full. I wouldn't recommend storing liquids in your collection. Either dispose of them or put them in a bag with some material that would soak up the liquid if it should ever break. Speaking of which, I believe this Charlie Brown would have been full at one point. He definitely has the signs of having had a leak at some point. And another Avon that needs a really good clean. I think this one did have a bit of a leak. I think when these get cleaned up, they're gonna look a lot better. You probably can't see it now. We've got a Snoopy Hallmark whistle. Just a bit soapy. Needs a good clean now. All right, I'm gonna need to do some damage control. So I'm gonna clear some of this off and I will be right back. Got the Shaw Kerner Hallmark store in Ghirardelli Square. Sounds delicious. Let's take a close-up of that for all of our nostalgia lovers. What is inside? Ooh. We have a sterling silver necklace. There you go, vintage. Forgotten in that bag. Then we have some classic Butterfly Originals pinbacks here. They've got that backing. Got Bike It. It's odd to see them with this particular type of backing. These are in beautiful condition. And let's be friends. You hit that like button and subscribe, right? We have Peanuts birthday mug box. No mug though, but there are some treasures hidden inside. Let's see what we've got. This is stuck to the side of the box. So we've got our keychain here, and then on the medallion here, it should have Snoopy the Flying Ace, but he fell off and stuck to the side of the box instead. Move over, Stanley Cups, or whoever's the cup maker everybody wants these days. We've got Joe Carpool. Look at that. This is from Knott's Berry Farm. I'm guessing this is around the year 2000, based on the color scheme and the materials. It's a Wendy's toy. That wasn't what I was expecting. The cartoons change. One of these years does the cartoons. There we go. I've got some of these in the shop already, if this pleases you. Look at that ear. What year is this? 2002. In the year 2002, Nabisco cheese nips, 7 to 13.5 ounces. Buy one, get one free. Save $2.59 on 2. If you want to know how much prices have gone up lately since 2002, Oreos, let's see, they would have been $3.69 for 15 to 20 ounce packages. Ah, new chocolate cream. And this was at Albertsons. All right, what we got in here? I'm going to go with some sort of office supply. Nope. It's a radio. I was not expecting that, obviously. He's in great condition. This is by Determined Productions, 1970s sometime. All right, we've got a Snoopy mini die cast. A little bit of shelfware in that card, but that car looks great. Give you some more angles there. With freewheeling action. This is by Avon, probably 1970s. And another one. Package is even a little bit more mangled. Maybe I can fix it. I don't know. We've got Woodstock and his race car. Snoopy Champion Yo-Yo. We saw a bunch of these in another box. This is by Hallmark. Extra string included. And there's instructions on the back. Oh, I missed one of the Avon bottles. We have Lucy here. This one looks different. I know there's a few different styles that they did Lucy's dress. So I'm always looking at them too hard. I just noticed something down there that I'm really excited about. So we're gonna dig to that spot. Got an Avon soap bar. This probably went with something. I can't remember. I'd have to look it up. Next we've got, oh my goodness. Oh, we've got a dog dish. Needs some major cleaning inside. But it's a really big one. I think it'll clean up nicely. Love these. These are by Determined Productions. It still has its tag on the bottom. It's always upside down, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? It is a very heavy ice bucket. Very heavy indeed. Oh, it opens up. It's a bit dirty inside. Well, we'll show you. Not too bad, not too bad. Needs a little bit of cleanup on the edge. It's I think it's like vinyl, which is pretty typical of the 70s, I believe. Is it the musical one though? It is not. I don't know how the musical one works, but I guess it's pretty apparent that this is not the musical one. Also, I wonder about these pads on the bottom. They don't seem perfectly circular. I'm wondering if they might have melted. But the important thing is I finally have the ice bucket I've been wanting to get, but the online prices are crazy and they never sell. So I'm like, is it really worth $150 if it just sits there for like 10 years? This is an amazing find. I spy with my little eyes something else, maybe from Hallmark. Oh boy, you guys are gonna be surprised about these. Smokey is watching you. This has to be from about the time of Smokey and the Bandit. That's my guess. What do we have next? I'm gonna see it on camera with you. We have Don't Be a Bumper sticker. Look at Snoopy there. His roller skates. Oh, we got us a convoy. Definitely a 1970s theme there. And then we have CB spoken here. Honk if you're a CBer. Then also in that same vein, I never get a break. There's Charlie Brown on the CB. Then we have another bicentennial. Get in the spirit of 1976 or 1776, I suppose. The spirit of 76. Whichever 76 you want to be in. And happy birthday, America. Here we go. We got kind of a bicentennial Snoopy there. Oh, and we have another Get in the Spirit of 76 and Happy Birthday, America. So I'm going to have to put a couple of these in the shop. Who wants them? Oh, look at this. We have Thus Endeth Another Day. Look at that. Is this? Oh, it's like, I don't know how well you'll be able to see this, but this is like a thick cardboard. Oh, and there's like a little easel on the back. This is only 39 cents at the Pick and Save. Nice. Bargain. We have a Snoopy centerpiece. This is an early one. A fully honeycomb Snoopy with a kite. You'd think you'd have Charlie Brown with the kite. Let's take a little look there. The background. It's like they decorated with Peanuts comic strips. Oh, we've got a big greeting card. I love big greeting cards. We all wish. Oh, I can't read it. You a happy birthday. Dang. Think of all the signatures that could have filled that up. Thank goodness they didn't. Now I can have it pristine. I love these colors. Can we get this color scheme back too, Hallmark? Beautiful. And this like custom handwritten typeface there. I don't know, is it a typeface if it's probably all done by hand? So I'm just going for the easy to grab things right now. Oh, no. This is going to be a tricky one. Hey, let's show you the bag. We have, hopefully you can see this, it says Sears Fine Candies. This luckily does not have candy in it. After much gentle cajoling, this is what was inside. If anyone knows how to get these apart, please let me know. These look absolutely amazing. I think they were used. I mean, I think maybe if I just slowly pull them apart. I've never seen something look so interesting and amazing, and I can't really get to it. All right, save it for another night. Snooper dog, 15 cents. Anyone want a snooper dog? Just so you know, these are unlicensed or knockoffs. They're very Snoopy pocket doll-like, but they're not actually Snoopy, but very similar. It's an empty box. What is this? Oh, I just put this away. This is a box for a musical. It's basically a small box, and it has a pull string, and it plays music. I will link to the video. There should be at least one video out there. Wow, I didn't know they had boxes. This collection has definitely brought up a few things that I just didn't know about, which is great. That's what I love to find. Oh, that box does not look good. But this is ceramic, and obviously it's a bell. If you heard that little tinkle. Oh. Just when I think I know what to expect. Christmas 1977. All right, well, that's one for the antique booth, Mom. Oh, we've got a Snoopygram. All right, put in your guesses. Which one do you think it is? It's like one of those Snoopy trophies. In case you're not aware, this is by Avon. 70s, 80s. What we got? Bowling! Oh, there you go. A girl can dream of getting the NASA one, but I guess bowling is okay too. You don't see these too often with the boxes, so getting one with a box is kind of nice. But I think all the boxes are the same. Oh, that's too bad. We've got a Snoopy Walker. It looks like his box is unfortunately soaped up. How is Snoopy? Snoopy actually seems pretty good. He's a bit yellowed, but that is fairly typical of these. Does he work? That does not surprise me. It is almost 50 years old. His BFF Woodstock here. This was originally $2. And these are both by Avon, if you're wondering. We've got Woodstock here. Sounds like he might work. He's a little yellowed, which is hard to tell with Woodstock. Maybe discolored would be the word. He's supposed to hop. Yeah, I don't think he's working either. We've got Chirping Woodstock. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't think the feathers in here are in very good condition. So I'm gonna leave that for a time. Maybe I can open it outside and not get that powder inside my house. I do have a video on this. Maybe I will link to it, hopefully. It makes the most terrible noise. We have a set of bookends here from Butterfly Originals. These should be okay, even though the box is pretty damaged. on the other side that you can't see. What do we have? I keep looking at the camera with my reactions and I realize I'm just focusing on the collectibles. Oh man, I really love this set. I do not know if I have it. We've got Charlie Brown leaning against the door. Isn't that an adorable Charlie Brown? I kind of wish Butterfly Originals did more of the characters rather than just Snoopy and Woodstock, because he's just adorable. Show you the other side. Also, he's got a green shirt on. Just want to point that out. I wondered. So on this box, I don't know if you can see it. There is an X. And on the outside of this box, there is an X. And then I pulled this out, and there's a paper and a spot where there's nothing. So we've got Snoopy here. Here's some pup. Look at that. Bang on the door to get in. It should be an easy fix. Just some glue. So I will leave that out so he can get fixed. Oh boy! There's where all the missing soap went. Not a huge deal. Because inside, ceramic plate, it's fine. This box is going to have to be tossed, unfortunately. It's just too far gone. But I'm pretty sure I have one of these in the box, and the box is fine if you're interested. Let's take another look at this plate. It's the birthday train. We've got all of the characters on there. Well, the main character, not every single character. And this is by Determined for the DuPont collection. 1970s probably. Oh, and it has a matching mug. And we saw the box for it earlier. This one here. This box got a little bit of soap. This would be a good box to ruin too. But I think I needed this plate. I think I might have this one broken. Or maybe I don't. I don't remember. Oh, this is another one from Determined Productions. Oh my. What is this? I am so glad this survived. Look at that. What is it? Okay, so what are we looking at here? You might think this is like a wooden frame or something, or some sort of composite, but this is styrofoam. A styrofoam frame that's like painted gold. It obviously has some major condition issues, but really not that bad considering this is styrofoam. We've got like a group photo. We've got Frida, and we have baby Sally. And the grin on Lucy and Charlie Brown, plus that look on Snoopy's face. And of course we got Schroeder and Linus. At the bottom here in small print, it says 1950, 51, 52, 59, and 61. And on the back here, there's nothing. There's a big hole in the middle, so whatever's happening back here, thank goodness it didn't come through to the front. It seems like a cardboard in there. Like a heavy tag board. Not like a thin sheet of paper. All right, so we've come to a mystery. There are a couple more items in here. If anyone recognizes this frame or this picture, not necessarily the specific image, but also on this tag board and in this coloring. Let me know. Fortunately, this box got a lot of the soap damage, which is too bad. Because it's a very rare top. Let's see what's inside, though. Oh, man. It's beautiful. Look at that. A little yellowed, but I mean, that's to be expected. It's still got its top. Has it been used? Oh my goodness. Look at that. Completely unused. Beautiful. And I've saved the nastiest for last. The top of this is very icky, sticky, soapy. It looks like it. Was not expecting that. I was not expecting all this in here. Let's go through it. I was gonna say before I got stunned. It looks like the lunchbox is in great condition. If something's gonna get soap all over it, this lunchbox ended up being a really good sponge. Right. So we have some latex rubber balloons in here and Hallmark books. And the thermos. Oh no. What is going on? The books bore some of the brunt. So unfortunately, maybe the lunchbox shouldn't have been in the way. So unfortunately, what makes this country great is messed up. And Charlie Brown's World cover is messed up here. Yeah. It is really too bad because this book looks beautiful on the inside. But we got more. Might not all be bad. Oh my goodness. There's balloons here for a boy named Charlie Brown, which I've never seen. Things like this just do not survive. Okay, Well, I would have written sooner, but woo! There it goes. There it goes. I got a couple of Can this one come off? Will anything come off? Please, please. I think I'm gonna have to use some heat. Maybe. Thoughts on getting well. We got Linus there. Got Love, Sweet Love. I don't know if this one will be able to be saved. Now, if only the soap had gotten in between all of the balloons. That would have worked. Love, Sweet Love is saved. Woo! Looks really good too. Nice find there. All right. I definitely see a pig pen in here. This is quite the amazing collection of balloons, even if it is a terrible jumble, and I'm gonna have to spend a lot of time getting them apart and cleaning them as best I can. I will bag them individually in Ziplocs. If somebody knows of a better way of storing these, please reach out ASAP. Joe Cool there. I feel like they might come apart okay. It's just a matter of time. Thoughts on getting well came apart, and it looks like it's in pretty good condition, so thank goodness for that. Oh, I got it on my pants. I got it on my sweatshirt. No. Why did I wear a good sweatshirt? Okay. Well, thanks for joining us here today. I have a lot to clean. If you appreciate the saving of old Peanuts collectibles, be sure to join me on Patreon.com. Also, like the video, subscribe to the channel. And if you love Peanuts and you just can't get enough on my YouTube channel, I have a website. Surprise, surprise, CollectPeanuts.com. There's photos of my collection. Stuff you can buy for your own collection. All peanuts. And also articles. Articles about collecting peanuts. Yeah. It's a fun time over there. Come join us. Happy collecting, everyone. Bye. Got enough soap.